Late morning, it's beautiful midweek, and it's not quite the same as it was at the beginning of the week, so I'm coming to you from later in the video, and I thought I'd better inject this now because a number of people observed in the last video, if you're watching on a TV, that my voice was dubbed over in another language, and I didn't know anything about this. So I've done a little bit of research, and it turns out that YouTube is planning on doing this across the board, but they're experimenting with a few channels, and I was one of the lucky ones to be the guinea pig. You'll see that little cog under the video. It's different on all devices, of course, bear that in mind, but it's that cog, and that's where you can choose the captions, and you can choose the language, turn it on or off. But now, just above that voice, you can do exactly the same, and you'll hear whatever language dubbed over the top of mine. And there is some control I have over it when I'm uploading a video, but I can't do anything about the one that's already uploaded. Now let's get on with the video, where it's not quite as beautiful as it is today. Hello, last big push this week before the final stages of getting the roof on. Very excited. Next week hopefully we'll get that on. Still a couple of more bits to go, and I've got one eye on what I'm doing here and one eye on what's going on up there, because I've got my washing up. Hopefully it'll hold off for a little bit longer, and hopefully I'll get this side done. If I can do that and I got the pitch, yeah, all good. One side down, one to go. That's not bad. Oh. makes such a big difference. I did that yesterday, Saturday. It's Sunday early afternoon, and I was really hoping to get this section done, but it's taking shape now. I've got this along here to do. Come back to that during the course of the week. We are going to get a bit of rain tomorrow, I think, so we'll hold off until afterwards. If the roof turns up this week, that means that next week I can get the roof fitted on here, and I can't wait for that. It's really exciting. There are a few things that I need to set up before I continue, and that has to be done in the next couple of weeks or so. Before I get to that, Mr. Giraffe here, some of you will be very pleased to know that that is going to stay now. I'm not removing that wall. As awful as that wall looks on the other side, and after close inspection, especially with everything that I'm doing there at the moment and repairing all the bits I need to at the lowest section of that stairwell, I just need to render that wall and it will be absolutely fine, because other than a few horrible looking cracks, there isn't a problem with it. I will be repairing the cracks as I've been doing in certain areas around the house. I'll be pinning it inside, and then of course this is for those of you that say get rid of it. I am going to be covering that because I need to re-render it, get the meshing on there and make it look really nice. So it's not going anywhere, you just won't be able to see it. But that's okay, because it was serving its purpose, and that's what it was intended for. As the house was looking a certain way, it just jollied it up a little bit. But as you know, I am planning on making a full-size elephant here at some point after the house is a bit more advanced. And when we get to the landscaping, that's when I want to deal with that. I don't want it to look like a zoo here, but at the same time, it just adds a little bit of fun, and I like the idea of making something. I haven't had the opportunity to do that in many years, so we'll see. Maybe I'll make another giraffe. Right, house. I need to get that warm in there. Got the pellet burner, set it all up, managed to smoke out the house. It happened to be the wettest and really pelted down on Friday evening while I was doing that. Sat down in the evening waiting to warm up, and then smoke filled the room. Myself and the whole house just stank of a bonfire. I've got the windows open now just to clear it all. What a relief. That's a flame. May not be a real wood burner flame, but that's a real flame, all right, and I'll take anything right now. So it turned out when I installed in the bus, the chimney height was a lot lower, and I had a technician here afterwards to optimize the settings so it was at its most efficient. But now, of course, adding close to 3 meters of chimney on there, the air circulation wasn't enough, so I've adjusted that and it works perfectly. So all is good. Next stop will be the boiler outside. I'll do that next week, as I have a pop-up shower tent now, and we can have warm showers. What more could you ask for? Hello, gorgeous. Hello, baby. Where's my good boy? Where you, Will? Yes, you good boy. Yes, you are. My gorgeous boys. Aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're going to help me today. You're going to join in. No, don't blame you. Right, okay. Let's set up. Bit of exercise for the morning, eh? Here we go again. to find the motivation. It's only one little triangle piece, but I don't want to do this today. Got to do it though. But I need to mark a line across the wall to make sure that we're at the right height. Go all the way down here, and then we get going. When that's done, it's actually a little bit easier, but it's just those little farting around bits. It's got to be done though. String first. Where's the string? Come on, wake up. String. Perfect. Right, let's do this. Lots of cutting. What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there, Chris? Yeah, I knew that I wasn't going to be doing too well today. I just knew it before I started. It's the thing when you're working every day, you've got to learn when to just pause, and you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. Nothing to be ashamed of, but I'm really not feeling it today, and I'm making a few mistakes. They're easy to cut out, but on the larger ones there's a center piece down there that you can see, and I'm just bashing them apart after I've cut them, so I've had to use the other side and flip it, which works out quite well. So yeah, I can't even spit my bloody words out. I've got a fly around me and I'm getting agitated, so I'm going to use up the rest of that cement, spend some time with the dogs. I'm going to go out on the quad bike if it doesn't rain. I need to chill out. Coming in. Oh, take that in. Beautiful. Especially after rain, it really clears the air. That is such a clear sky. It's the morning and I'm feeling pretty good today. Been to the supermarket and I thought I'll take a little bit of a diverted tour on the bike and go for a jolly. That's really livened me up a little bit because I was really struggling on that little bit over there. We all have off days, don't we? And yeah, I needed to motivate myself, so I gave myself a little pep talk. Man or a mouse? Man up, boy. And had I not done that, I'd only be now looking at that needing to be done. So I'm really glad that I pushed myself, and I actually started to enjoy it a little bit towards the end. Not that much, but now we're on to this section, and it is the last section before we put the roof on. Oh, what a relief. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, came to a bit of a grinding halt yesterday. Didn't quite go to plan. Yeah, that's the third camera I've managed to destroy. It gets very expensive making these videos. Didn't get a lot done afterwards, but we are all refreshed, as you can see. And yeah, it's another day. I'm feeling very optimistic at the moment, which is really good. Just as well, because I'm getting a little bit tired of working on the same area over and over again. From time to time, I just got to keep reminding myself where I am, and this is the whole point of this and being where I am, is you've got to just take it all in and enjoy it. Nothing really matters. Like a fresh start today. Let's go back, get this done. Yep. Turning out to be a very expensive week. Excuse me. Yeah. Now my hammer drill is packed in. I have to use this one. See how far we get with that. Not too far to go. It's quite a toughie. I've got to go in a little bit more here where the roofing goes in. Yeah, nothing more to say on that. See if we can complete this. Come on. My arms are like jelly though, so hopefully this bit won't take too long. Come on, good boy. Hello. Right. Not done too bad, it's taken forever. And we had a little section here where quite a lot more came out than I was hoping, but we'll get that sorted out. Tomorrow, I can't believe it's Thursday already. Tomorrow we'll board it up. As well, that means it's their din-dins time. So I'll see you in the morning. waiting for me? You waiting for me? Getting close to 5 o'clock. It's taken me all day to do that. It wasn't so tricky along there once I'd figured out how I was going to do it, all the supports underneath. Obviously we're at a height. It's those bits over there and on the other side, down there and under the stairwell, that are quite fiddly. Got to make sure, obviously, when I'm putting the concrete down, it's not going to be seeping out anywhere. So I've double checked and it's pretty secure. Now tomorrow, fresh start, I want to get that rebar cut, wire it all up, drop it down there and then get mixing. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one tomorrow. Right, I think we're ready. It's taking a bit of time, isn't it? But double check everything, make sure it's all right. Final checks. Went out this morning and got that, because it will be going across the middle there. But right now, I'm going to worry about the sides afterwards. Right now, it's long enough to go over that section. So when I rest it on top of the boards, when I get the concrete down, and it gets close to the top, I can use that, shuffle it back and forwards and across this way, and that will give us the pitch, which is great. I've checked it all level, great. This is the only fiddly bit, a bit precarious there. I've got to somehow get concrete up here in that little gap down into there, and that's not going to be fun, but I'm going to do that first while I'm fresh, and then I'll go straight over to that side and work my way across here. And that should have gone off enough for it not to be flowing over the top, because there is a little gap there. This will have to go all the way to the top. This, as I've already mentioned, the stairwell is self-supporting, but I'm just being double sure. And then I'll block it, and then eventually afterwards I'll block up and go from there. Put a column down. Oh, whatever. Let's just get on with it, eh? Just prolong it. I'm going to have a cup of tea first, though, because I'm pooped from doing that. And I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know how many mixes. All I know is I want it done. and I want it done today. So whatever it takes is what it's going to be. I would have loved to have turned that scaffolding around so I can lower one of the platforms down here, put the buckets on, and then lift them up onto the next one, but I just can't be bothered to turn that around. So I'm just going to have to fight it. It's a nice bit of exercise. Let's get on with it. Actually, I have calculated it's going to be around about 12. Well, the worry then, checking the cement, hopefully we'll have enough. Each mix takes between 6 and 7 minutes. I don't know if I can even get the bucket up there. Come on. That is not efficient. I used that in the end. It worked. It's not bad. I was getting a little bit wary that there may not have been enough cement bags, and I obviously didn't want to run out halfway across, so I've just got it flat across there. Now that we're here though, I can see that there's enough so I can get the pitch on. Almost there. And nothing's fallen apart yet. I was worried about this across here, but I got it pinned in 3 places. checking out those acorns again. They're crazy. Everywhere. Carpet on them. Bugger. I need one more bucket. Just do it. Too much water in the cement mixer, so I've pretty much got another wheelbarrow. So I can use that under the stairs. Oh, right. This is a bit awkward. Maybe like this. Look at that. Beautiful night. Look at the moon. Gone at 5:30. Finished that about half an hour ago. So it took about 4 hours in total. All went pretty smoothly. Did take 12 mixes and nothing fell apart. So all good. Just leave it now. Let it dry and we'll come back to it. I will go down there tomorrow and that side. Drop down into the block a little bit on either side to get that metal across so it's flush. We get a good finish. Hopefully next week, because it didn't turn up this week, the roof will arrive and we can... Well, I won't be doing anything on that probably till later in the week next week. So it will be what it will be. I'll give it a little nudge on Monday. I need to obviously concentrate around the window and the patio door now. I need to get that looking pretty good so I can get measurements off of it and then we can order the glass, which takes about 2 weeks. And then we can get it all fitted. I'm getting mighty bored of that, but I'm so happy to be able to tick that off. Down there, I also, after I've done that, want to get the boiler set up somewhere under there and on the other side. Just get a nice space where I can have a warm shower. It's getting a little bit cooler in the evenings and I'm getting tired of very cold, especially after we've got the pellet burner working and it's nice and toasty in there. So I'll sort that out. And then next week, I do want to start the front of the house, the rendering, because it's looking pretty damn awful at the moment, isn't it? With all those lines on there, it's patchwork. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Something different for a change. Anyway, I'm going to walk the dogs, chill out, and we'll carry on next week. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, take care, look after yourselves. Should we go for a walk, boys? Come on in. Go, go, go. Oh, all good. Come on. Wait.